reverse sweep this?
It's possible. It's just got to be very hard. I think their draft could be a little bit cleaner. I don't think the Nunu is really paying off. I think they
Yeah.
could use to ban out a couple of things.
hmm
Um, I
They
think,
could definitely ban out the Gragas.
yeah, I mean, banning the Gragas is good, but I also think they need to start with like a Bard Jin ban, right? Because like
Yeah, because those two just destroyed the bot lane.
those, that is their signature bot lane. If you leave it up, they're gonna grab it. So definitely hope to see that adaptation from them. All right. Um, I just gotta update my overlay. I wonder what's taking DoV so long to get in here.
I don't know. Well, they're about to be in here.
All right, cool.
Apparently they're not in order. Zog was probably here or something. Oh, yeah. We're ready. Let's see. Hopefully no dogs get no dogs run outside.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Oh, Ryanette's using the bathroom. That's supposed to be my thing. Come on. I'm supposed to be the only one going to the bathroom before important games.
Yeah, I was just getting around to that, Kevin. The problem is if like when we don't turn off the stream, like we swap games, like the only people that's gonna see the new name is people that refresh, and it's not even gonna change the VOD. So I mean, like it's basically not important to change it if we haven't turned off the stream, because most people are still here from the original, and so they actually know what's going on. But and again, the VOD doesn't actually change titles if we haven't turned off the stream. So I just got around to it. But yeah, like I said,
Oh, we now Andy lives in Chicago. Uh, Send him some pizza. Send him some tacos. Send him a Bard plushie, and he will love you.
I don't know what I should eat. I'm probably just gonna have steak for dinner, and then I'm still gonna be hungry.
You're gonna have well done, rare.
Oh God, never well
How to
done.
cook your how to cook your steak.
How do I cook my steak, guys? Yeah, that's
I mean, I like mine medium rare.
yeah. I'd say medium rare to medium is kind of the ideal.
I mean, I only put bloody raw because I like to make the Gordon Ramsay joke. It's raw.
Yeah, and you can have both of them.
True. Oh wait, again. All right.
If go react to multiple things. You get all of them. You can have all of them. Not that you would want the non-edible well done steak, but for some
You think?
reason,
I've never had well done steak. I've only had like medium rare and rare because I like the pink.
yeah. I mean, it's just so hard to eat a well done steak.
Yeah.
And here we go.
All right. So I'll do that later. All right.
Nami
Here.
banned towards Donnie. Definitely pretty good. We saw how strong Nami can be earlier in the Goo Factory
GG
set.
versus Bard, of course.
Oh my god. That's not a poodle.
It's a
That's
noodle.
that's not a
It's a
that's not a
doodle.
poodle.
It's not a poodle. It's not a noodle. It's a doodle.
All right. Well, we got the Bard ban. I'm glad we got to see that. We'll see if they go for the Jin ban, maybe, because I feel like Neon will probably still consider grabbing that, even if not. But Brand,
Brand. Really don't want to face Brand.
yeah, I don't know why. I can't even think of who actually plays Brand on Battlecast. It's probably Andy, but all right, I gotta get in on this meme.
What?
I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but this is just too good. This copy pasta that they started in the chat.
What is it?
I'll have to go take a look. It's too hard to describe.
Okay. Gonna have to open up my Twitch app again. I think it made me unfollow. Maybe. Yeah, it made me unfollow. What the?
That's unfortunate. Thresh, though, gonna be picked up for Slash Andy. This is his second favorite pick behind the Bard.
Andy is on the prowl.
Yeah, he gets the Thresh, but Zach and Gnar gonna be grabbed for DoV. Stealing the Gnar away from Doodle should get them a slightly better matchup.
Oh, spam.
Thanks for the follow,
I see
Splendid.
it. Yeah,
That's
you
you.
man. Yeah. We got.
Silhouette,
So
you
I
gotta
can get-
embrace it. You gotta help out Doodle, Silhouette. Spam the poodle. Lysandra, though, made it through pick ban, so that's gonna be grabbed for Battlecast. Might not be a Bard, but this is the other golden pick for Battlecast here.
How am I gonna copy paste that on phone?
It's gonna be difficult. Tell you what. Yeah, I don't think you can. But Zog gets his Zoe. Yeah, that's not a poodle at all. I was a little upset about it, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. But Zoe for Zog, one of his favorite champions. Haven't seen him play too well on it. I haven't seen him take over any games. I think Zoe's definitely kind of falling out of favor in general.
Yeah, with the nerfs coming your way. Scar.
I am so tired and hungry right now. I could eat a whole damn pizza. I might. We'll see. The Tristana ban, though.
What happens if I host the channel?
You'll get a couple of points.
Oh, because it's giving me the option to host it.
Yeah, you can. No
I don't
reason
have
not
that many
to.
followers, but true. No reason not to. So there we go.
It's like DLV fumbling around with the idea of a Swain again. I really don't want to see it. I want to see soccer play the Vayne, honestly. Like, come on, man. Vayne just got a huge buff. It's one of your favorite champions. Looks like they're going to go for Tom Kench, though. Saving that 80 carry pick to see what Battlecast rounds this out with. It's going to be a little interesting. Probably see like a Zaya from the Empire. Yep, there we go. Just because all the other 80 carries got banned, and I know he plays a little bit of Zaya, so that makes sense.
Tristan. Oh yeah, they banned Tristana. That's right. I know he's played a bit of Tristana recently. Question is, what's soccer gonna play? Is he gonna try out the again or?
Honestly, I want to see the Vayne.
I said Swain, not Vayne.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I want to see the Vayne. Because he likes Vayne. It's like one of his favorite champions. Hey! Woo! We got soccer on the Vayne.
We got Doodle the Noodle. With Cho'Gath.
Yep. This is going to be a really interesting game now. We've got Skarner, we've got Zach, we've got Vayne. And Doodle playing the Cho'Gath into Gnar. Definitely not a great matchup for him.
Yeah. It says I earn bits by watching ads, but
You can. Yep. That's whenever we get bits from Neon Fire, it's because he sits there and just watches ads and like gives them to us.
let's see. Let me get some bits for us here.
But definitely, it's gonna be an exciting game. I think bot lane's gonna be the plays I'm going to be most interested in. I think Thresh Zaya could definitely have a lot of options. The Tom Kench, though, to help keep the Vayne alive, on top of her tumble, should be pretty good for dodging from Thresh
Spam the
Qs.
frog to help. Pretty funny. Spam.
Yeah, dude, it's the day of copy pastas.
Yeah. All right, let's see here.
What do you want to do for a bet?
I mean, with Thresh, I would like Thresh is the only reason I wouldn't say first blood. Like time frame.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say first turret. We already did game time, and we did the I don't know where CS per minute.
We're doing Cho'Gath stacks.
All right. All right.
And we're doing it at 8.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, so I got two for that. All right, so two. Every ad gives you 2 bits. All right. Come to spam watch 100 ads so you get 200 bits. I mean, I have it muted, so it's not that bad. Okay. Who do you think's gonna have the more like presence? Like, who's gonna have a better jungle presence, Skarner or Zach?
Probably Skarner. I think his ganks are a little bit easier to get off early. Zach's are pretty good, but until you get like around level 5 or so, they're kind of mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have that great of a clear, whereas Skarner, on top of his little crystal pillars, has a really solid clear time. So I think we're gonna see.
Yeah, and Skarner just like unless you get a QSS, he can basically take someone out of the fight.
Yeah, that is the other nice thing. DoV probably gonna need to pay the QSS tax. We'll see if they actually do. Tom Kent should alleviate that a little bit, but not something you can totally rely on.
Mm-hmm. Now in Dota, there's an item called Refresh Orb, which refreshes every single cooldown you have. Can you imagine that in League?
That's so broken. Dota is such a silly game because it's like terribly
Everything's
balanced.
broken.
Yeah. It's like they watch The Incredibles and it's just like when everyone's super, no one is. It's just like that's Dota's philosophy, right? Like if everything's broken, nothing's broken. It's like no, some things are still freaking broken.
Like freaking, you get pudge hooked from like across the map. Not seriously, but it's like a really long range because I love playing pudge on Dota.
That would be an interesting if Blitzcrank Cook was semi-global. Could go from like lane to lane, just zoom. Its travel time would scale properly, right? So it wouldn't just like zip as fast as it does now. It would have the same velocity, but it's still way broken.
Yeah, and then there's the person who has the ult that hits everything in vision.
So a bad version of Karthus ult?
No, not at all.
Mm.
It increases damage every bounce it does.
Mm.
And hits everything, including minions.
That sounds pretty broken.
Yeah. And then there's a champion who basically has free GA with lifesteal, a stun, and crit built in. Because you can't buy crit from items.
So Aatrox.
Well, it's like Aatrox, yeah, but he's all resurrects and slows people around him.
Mm.
And his and there's the Roshan, which is the boss, like Baron.
Yeah.
You basically get resurrected.
That's pretty good. Oh my god. I'm running out of juice. Tom Kent needs to whip me up a meal.
Yeah, whip us up some nice old whip us up some
30 seconds.
sushi.
Minions spawn.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm still looking.
neither team playing too aggressive. They really want to get control of the spires, but looks like they've actually managed to catch Zach trying to walk for this one. Do need to be careful though, as Soccer, or not Soccer, sorry, Zog is here. Didn't actually throw his paddle star. He shot it back and he just forgot about it. Fire though, gonna be forced to flash as they get a little aggressive for the spire, which means DoV actually full control of the river right now. They should be able to figure out where battlecasts are going pretty early on. The only problem is Zach started his E, which is absolutely atrocious. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how well this goes, because his clear is not there. He just doesn't have clear speed now against probably the fastest clear in the game in Skarner.
I think Kane has a faster clear.
I think it probably depends on if you've got the spires or not.
Yeah.
Because Kane's is really good against like multiple enemy camps, but like Skarner's is just like consistent DPS across everything.
Yeah.
So he is actually going to try and zone the Zac off, forcing him to actually use his E already. Beaksink might need to flash out of here. He's in a lot of trouble, but the Sleepy Trouble Bubble lands onto Skarner. He's going to be in a bit of trouble as well. So he's coming in, but Lissandra with the Claw wants to get something done. But popping Zac's passive, I mean, you'll take that. Honestly, he's low
And
on
getting
health,
Ignite
but
off of the midlaner.
yeah. Honestly, he can actually look to kind of play aggressive onto that, because all he needs to do is smite away that Scuttle, and he's just like in full control again, because he'll get the health. I really want to see how this actually plays out. Is he going to step up for it? All he needs to do is get that off. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble not going to land. He's forced to flash away from the field, though, but he got the Scuttle, which means now sitting a camp ahead of the Zac. Should be just
Didn't
fine.
they used to remove? Didn't they like remove, like try to play test to remove the Sleepy Trouble Bubbles thing?
I have no clue. I wish they would. I feel like it is a completely unnecessary aspect of the move.
I believe they did, but they didn't go through with it.
Probably all the Zoe means that are sad that they can't play real champions. We're just like, why? I want my champion to be ridiculously busted. It's like no other champion has a move that can fly infinitely through walls, and even if it misses, cuts off almost any path, right? Like, and on top of that, it's a really, really strong crowd control move at the same time. Like, it's way too overstacked. Makes no sense. Maybe the only downside is that when Sleep gets popped, it breaks the CC, but it also does true damage when it gets popped. Like, the whole move is just like... it's just like, wait, it does how many different things?
It amplifies your damage. It puts you to sleep. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's a pretty silly move. Ooh, Soccer with a really nice dodge away, and the buffs to tumble, like, I mean, he gets to do that every 4 seconds right now. So it's going to be very hard for the Thrush to even catch him. If he does, Donnie on the Tom Kent should be able to devour him, save him up. So Thane definitely has a pretty safe laning phase now compared to what she used to.
Which is what she needs because of how bad her early game is.
Which is fair and respectable considering how broken her late game is. Again, percent health true damage is a atrocity on this earth.
You're a tank. Yeah.
It
You're a
is
tank, it really is.
literally, it's literally the best thing you could ever have, right? Like, no matter who you're up against, 14% max health is 14% max health. It's nice against tanks. That's still 14% max health with a squishy, though. and it's true damage, which means you cannot build anything to dodge around it.
Yeah.
Reinhardt, though, having a little bit of trouble actually getting a real advantage here in the top lane. Doodle doing a pretty good job spacing out the Gnar. Etsu, though, wants to come down. Nice hook onto the Tom Kent. This is the target you want to go for in these situations. As he's the only one that cannot save himself, but now be extinct in. Nice stretching strike's going to be able to catch up to with so much damage coming up to Soccer. The flash in. First blood on the Vayne. And now they look like they want to keep going. Zog is here. Slash Andy with a nice flash away, but a little bit of mishap on the stretching strikes. Means Andy's going to get out.
I thought I hit him.
Nah, he had a minion point blank on it. I blended in because he has the blue skin. That's why the skin sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, he doesn't have any other skin other than the
SKT?
bad purple one. Oh, he has SKT, that's right.
Yeah. And the purple one's actually really nice. I'm a fan of the purple one, much to everyone else's dismay. I think it's a pretty good skin, though. DoV, are they able to secure this? They don't have Smite. They do get it, though.
That Vayne true damage showing off.
Yeah.
Doodle was trying to TP in. But canceled. There's one stack.
Yep.
What is that? Is that a second?
We can check by clicking on him. He's at 2. 2.
All right.
Just go full count mode. Zog's in quite a bit of trouble. Sleepy Trouble does land, but the Ignite's burning him down. Business Super with a pretty good 1v1 play there.
That sounds when he leaves Lissandra up.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him ban it last game, and I guess Zog felt like he could deal with it, but I mean, he's almost getting double CS right now, and solo killed by Lissandra means definitely, if this goes to a game 3, I want to see a Lissandra ban, but we'll have to see. Battlecast do you have a 400 gold lead right now? Right now in a little bit of trouble. Flashing from TSM. Ezio gets the impale off, and there's no way out for him.
Disabled by a bug.
Yep. Guys, there's a bug. Can we pause? Yeah, it's Skarner. He's a scorpion.
Arachnid.
Is he even an arachnid?
Yeah, scorpions are part of the arachnid.
But how many legs does Skarner have?
Let me check.
It's hard to count. Because if he doesn't have 8 legs, I would hardly say he's an arachnid.
I don't even see his legs.
Yeah, they're very small. They're very hard to count because his pinchers are just way too big. Bot lane, though, Battlecast need to be a little bit wary. As Zog has come down, the Sleep Trouble Bubble lands on to the Thresh. He does not have Flash, which means there's a good chance he's going down here, but Soccer trying to get in. Does find the kill. Nice job there. Another stack to the Cho'Gath on the top side.
And that is why Zoe is... Look at that. Did you see that damage?
Yeah.
I saw that damage.
It was pretty ridiculous. Made me a little sad.
Yeah. Well, Ezio can say thank you to Extinct for leaving that red buff. Uh-oh. Renat's in a bad spot here.
Yeah. He's playing this really aggressive, and I mean, hasn't even gotten any advantage in lane, actually. Kind of at a disadvantage with the assist going over to the Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath is going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah. And this is one of Doodle's favorite picks, like the Gnar and the Cho'Gath. Like, I think Doodle, I think those two champions essentially, or I think really poorly played Darius's. Zach, though, coming in, gets the Elastic Slingshot and misses the stretching strikes. Doodle, though, on the run. Is he able to get out? I think he might be, as the Boomerang not picked up by Gnar. That cooldown is going to take quite a while. Now TSM Ezio is running in. Doesn't use his Predator, but with the Impale onto the Gnar, I think they should be able to get this. Is he going to get hit by the Frozen Tomb? He doesn't even use his ult. So Reynat falling down.
That was a pretty big misplay from Extinct. He had his ulti up, so as soon as he landed, he had the knock-up off the land, so I expect he should have pulled him straight into tower.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario there is that Doodle flashes, right? But it's still better than what ended up happening. Because there is, it's a 0.1 second chance, or not chance, but 0.1 second window for people to get out of Zach's knock-up to ult combo. Ooh, Soccer gets hit by the Blade Caller and the hook. Night Slash over the wall, though. Means the box not going to kill him. Now the Ignite's burning down. Is he able to kite this out? He does have a little bit of Lifesteal. Nice flash in, though, from the On Fire. Means he's going to get the damage off the Blade Caller. Lands on to Tom Kench. No flash for him either. Means he needs to keep running. But with the W, he might be able to get at least a kill. Use your Ignite, buddy. There we go. Donnie does at least get the Ignite off. He should be falling now. Reynat wants to get over. He doesn't use the hop to bounce off a minion, but still in a decent spot. The Hyper is coming in, but Busy Trooper with a flash in. The Frozen Tomb. Reynat respawns, TP's in, and dies.
Really good rotation by Business Trooper.
Yeah. It was phenomenally done. Rotation. Saving his team. Still sitting 30 CS up over Zog as well, actually. 1-0-2. Having a pretty good game for himself. And then Doodle on the top side, sitting at 4 stacks. It's a lot of damage off on these turrets. This is one of my favorite Cho'Gath skins. It's just funny.
I love it. I honestly, I have that skin, and the only skin I like more on Cho'Gath would be Darkstar.
Yeah, Darkstar Cho'Gath is really good. That one's definitely
I don't
solid.
like Battlecast.
Battlecast is kind of boring, yeah. What do you mean you don't like Battlecast? They're playing right now.
I don't like Battlecast Cho'Gath.
But Doodle's Battlecast Cho'Gath right now. He doesn't need the
being
skin.
such a
He
smash.
is Battlecast Cho'Gath.
I don't like the skin Battlecast Cho'Gath.
Here we go. Neon Fire in a bit of trouble. Walking straight up away from the Lantern? Okay, well, TP used and canceled for Doodle. Clovers is trying to call you out for picking favorites. Nara's inting? I mean, Nara's... I wouldn't quite say inting. It looks like he's pushing a tower right now to me. Not having a great game. I don't know about inting, though. He's been getting canned.
My question is, how am I picking favorites?
It was a joke of, like, because you said you don't like Battlecast Cho'Gath?
Yeah.
So he's like, picking favorites. But,
I mean, I like Gentleman Cho'Gath because the voice lines are funny.
It's so good. Just, aha! Right? It's just like... You don't think this giant void monster would just be, like, all gentlemanly and just... it's just awesome.
Unfortunately, he has no other animations. Particles that are different.
Yeah, I think that's fine, though. It's an old skin, but... It's definitely a good skin, though. Reynat, not quite at his Black Cleaver, but still getting a good chunk of damage off now. Is able to find a free moment to just hit Doodle. Gonna get a nice ult into the wall, but sadly Minion's gonna block the Q. So just a little bit of extra damage, nothing too serious. Topside though, Zach has arrived. Now though, in the top side, yeah, Doodle a little bit of trouble. Does have flash trying to get away, but I think the Hyperprox might allow Reynat to go in. No, he didn't end up getting the last auto attack, unfortunately. And Doodle actually sticking around. Is he really gonna try and go for this? Zach way overshoots though, meaning gives Doodle a good chance to try and clear out the wave. And the use of Let's Bounce should pull him out. A pretty successfully played dive.
Honestly, I would have given the kill to Gnar. Because Nara's 0-3.
Yeah. Would have liked to see on R. They do get the first tower, though. Split between two is a little unfortunate, but Reinat is in a bit of trouble. Don't think he has the hop, so he's going to be in a bad spot. Really nice job there from Ezio. Gets the turnaround in the Skarner to put the enemy model behind him. And 3-1-0. The Skarner is starting to look pretty scary.
Yeah, very scary bug.
Yeah. Definitely a rough time. Bot side, though, even with... Ooh, wow. Zog going for the flash in, but Business Trooper gets behind him with the claw, and I think the stopwatch is barely enough to win the 1v1 for him. If he didn't use that, the Ignite definitely would have killed him. They would have traded even, but stopwatch for him. Business Trooper had his, too, and just didn't use it. But now on the bot side, Soccer gets feasted up by Doodle. Lots of damage coming out from him. Really nice job. He didn't even TP down here. This was just straight up a walk down roam. As now Donnie running away Thresh picks up a kill. Battlecast look to take a tower for themselves now. Nice rupture lands on the Gnar. Just going to kind of stop him from poking up too much. But again,
That'll be an easy trade.
Like I was about to say, that was a very unfortunate situation because Vayne was sitting on a lot of gold. Actually, even ahead of gold in Xayah, but was down in items because Xayah's just had better back timings. So, definitely not ideal. Does have the Blade of the Rune King now, though. Should start building towards his QSS, is what I assume this is going to go to. Actually going pretty defensive here with the Merc Treads as well. And a nice Gnarl into the wall is going to be able to help catch List. But the ultimate from her and the Impale onto the Gnar means he's going to have to flash out. Business Trooper barely missing out from the Proto Belt. And I think we're going to see Ezio fall down here in the long fight. Long skirmish more
Vayne
so.
gets the shutdown.
Yeah, really good for Vayne. Now sitting at 3-2-2. In a pretty good spot, but an engage from Zach. A nice flay, though. Going to stop him from getting in. That's my least favorite thing about Zach is just, like, jumping in and getting canceled by the dumbest thing, like a flay. Right? It's just like, oh, come
Darius
on.
Apprehend.
Darius Apprehend, flay. Straight up just a Thresh, like, throwing his hook at me, like, just man-on-man mode. Like, Thresh just always wins that.
Yeah.
Even with the kill, haven't been able to get anything done with it. Just a little bit too much wave clear coming out from Battlecast at the moment. Might be able to find something on /Andy, though, as he's trying to find a hook. Doesn't quite get it, but the Stretching Strikes is going to help him catch up. He's just a flash away. Now BX Shink might be on the wrong side of the town as a hook lands onto Tahm Kench right after he actually gets a Devour and a nice double flay. Catches up both of them. Now they're going forward with the Xayah ult, making it really hard for Soccer to try and approach. He's going for it, but just no front line anymore means he's going to fall down. Double kill for the Skarner. He's now sitting at 6-2-0. Should be a free Herald. The hard part here for DoV is that Zog is out of mana. So they could maybe find a good fight, but no mana on that. Now Vayne also getting hooked by the Thresh. He's going to be falling down. Feast onto the Herald means Cho'Gath sitting at 8 stacks.
What did you put the number to for it?
I said 8. I should have done 8 or 7.5 or 8.5. So I'm going to count 8 as over in that regard, but I don't think anybody voted anyways. Yeah, no one's been voting today.
So he's been a slow day on voting.
Jesus Christ, Clovers. No, Rev, you didn't vote. It said there were no votes.
Look at Joe. He's a big boy already.
Yeah, he's popping off.
Well, the question is, at the end of the game, who will be bigger, Zach or him?
Cho'Gath. His
Yeah.
model scales larger
Okay.
than Zach's does.
Yeah. The Impale almost being used, but Cho'Gath ate him before the animation went off.
Yeah. Right, that's in a little bit of trouble though. This dude was gonna chase him down, roar at him a little bit. Anyone play Nidalee in the league? I do not believe anyone plays Nidalee.
Nidalee's not in the best of spots right now, I don't think.
Yeah. And I just don't like her. Zog though, ooh, the hook barely gets saved. Donnie with a really nice devour.
That's what. Now that's playing with fire. Both these teams like playing with fire.
Yeah. I'm really glad there's not a Nunu in this game, just because I'd hate to have to like remember consume, feast, and devour.
Now against that,
Zach,
those two,
though.
you would never be able to.
Oof. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard. Zach, gonna get hit by the hook. Getting chunked pretty low, down to half health already. That should make a good spot for this Rift Herald. See how much farther they go with it now. Reinat trying to jump away from these two. I don't think he's gonna get out of here though. No matter the slows. Yeah, buddy, you're running the wrong way. Now in the mid lane, Be Extinct. He's gonna get caught up already. Killed. No passive for him. He's just gonna fall, but a really nice blade caller. Actually gonna chunk Zog out super low. And a hook lands onto Soccer again, but the QSS is there. He's got the QSS now. That's really good. I mean, he's gonna be safer. The sad part is it really hurts his damage output.
Reinat got feasted.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, now that Vayne has his QSS, I'm curious to see what he's building with the longsword. It's probably going to be... I can't even think of what the hell he would build with that. There's nothing you want on Vayne that builds out of longsword. Because right now he should be going for a Rageblade.
Meerkatels, maybe.
If he's... Okay, he sold it. Whew. Yep, and he's building towards the Rageblade. Thank the heavens. Okay. Soccer, not exactly known for his gold efficiency. Building a Infinity Edge on Lucian when he had no other crit items. But he's getting there. Don't want to have to sell an item, but definitely would rather sell that longsword than start building towards like a finished Merc Scimitar.
Allcast being completely dominant in this match as well. Last one was decently closer, but
Yeah. Battlecast sitting with a 5k gold lead right now.
7-2 Skarner, 2-1 Zaya, 2-1 Cho.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, Be Extinct though jumps in a little bit solo, immediately starts getting turned around as Doodle walks up. Can definitely afford to do this while on the backside Zog. He's gonna get burned down already. The Frozen Tomb really helps lock him up.
This is gonna be a pretty quick game.
Yeah. Looks like Vex.
0-5
Not Vex.
Gnar.
I keep wanting to say Vex because they've got the Vex tag on, and like it's so weird seeing these guys not on Vex. But yeah, Battlecast going towards the Baron now, trying to force him out. Zach does have a way in, but being 2 levels down, going to be a little bit difficult to actually steal anything off. Now, Battlecast, though, they actually want to try and get in as they're starting off the fight. Potentially really nice Gnar into the wall. It doesn't quite stun them, but it does reposition them. Now, Zach already in his passive. Lots of damage coming out, though, onto him. I think he's going to fall. He does. And a Blade Color lands on it, too, as Vayne's the next to fall. The hook lands and confirms. Now, Reinat trying to run away. Double kill for the Xayah. I think that is going to be 4 members dead from DoV. Potentially a Baron turn now. But with these health bars, might be a little difficult. But they're going to try it. They are certainly going to try it. I don't know why Doodle's not tanking this. And there goes Zog. And that is...
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, that is Battlecast taking a super commanding lead in this game. Cho'Gath still has Feast, so he's going to hit 10 stacks off this, assuming his team lets him. No reason why they shouldn't. And Feast. Yep, there we go. Battlecast, 5 alive, 5 Barons. Gonna be really difficult for DoV to come back from this.
Yeah, especially once the... Like, Xayah's already doing damage a lot, right? A lot of damage.
Who?
Xayah.
Oh, I thought you said Scion. I was like, there's not a Scion in this game. I was like, why would he be doing a lot of damage?
80 Scion, maybe. But once he gets that Infinity Edge, which he's really close to, it's gonna be much worse.
Yeah.
For DoV. Especially since Vayne's not gonna be able to get into nearly in enough time.
Yeah, not nearly soon enough. Definitely having to build that QSS is really hurting them, but it was needed, right? You've got a Thresh and a Skarner. You got to be able to get out of something here, and like there's so much lockdown that it was really necessary. In fact, right there, a little bit of miscommunication, burning both the QSS and the Tahm Kench Devour means it's going to be rough. And Skarner's ult didn't technically even proc, so he still has it. But Zach with the Let's Bounce into the backside, a nice Gnar, but he's still gonna be going down. Soccer cutting around the fight pretty well. There goes the Skarner. The shutdown gold onto the Vayne. Now they can keep doing some damage, but Donnie, even with the thick skin, gonna be going down. Double kill for Lissandra.
Like, Reinhardt's doing a lot of good ults. I am not gonna lie, he's doing a lot of great ults on Gnar. It's just, they're so far behind, it's hard to do anything with them.
Yeah. It definitely is. Xayah's a little bit overextended here, as we might see another fight popping out. Soccer gets the condemn into the wall and needs to start getting the damage off. One more auto attack, maybe finishes off the kill. More shutdown gold for them there as they're looking to chase for the elastic slingshot. Gonna be able to land onto the Cho'Gath. He's down as well. Now Business Trooper right next to the Vayne. He's gonna have a little bit of a hard time with the Zanyas. I don't see him getting out of here, though. Oh no, the Lantern barely goes off. And a triple kill for Vayne. This is the fight he needed. Start getting back into the game.
Yeah, really well played by him. And, well, that Lantern was just an unfortunate event.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
I don't know if Andy, like, walked out of range or if it timed out, but either way, not being able to get it is really unfortunate. Vayne finished her Rage Blade and just straight up bought a PD.
Wow, that's a lot of shutdown gold.
There's so much gold off of that.
Yeah. So what we just said about Vayne being behind is bad.
It's no longer a point, right? I think at this point, he's 1,000 gold ahead of Xayah now, so he's pretty scary. But yeah, I mean, this is the point where Vayne's scary, right? Like at that Rage Blade, every 2 auto attacks does 14% of your max health. Straight up. Now, no resistance is going to help you. It's true damage. You just lose 14% of your max health off of every other auto attack. It doesn't matter. And that's not including the rest of the damage that's going to be dealt by Zach with a really nice Let's Bounce. Going to be bringing the Cho'Gath into the fight. He's going down already now. Reinat misses his ult. That's kind of the first battle we've actually seen him have. And now they're looking to start pressuring the Dragon as Donnie tries to cut off the Symmetrio, but he's all by himself, just kind of stalling for time. But a Devour And I'm surprised he didn't throw him into the sleepy trouble bubble, actually.
And this is where the momentum starts going towards DoV.
Yeah.
But I feel like that can change because like
Ooh, Flash from the British Trooper wants to get something done. The QSS used a little bit too soon, and he still is in a rough spot as TSMS are going to be chasing forward. He's able to get the stop, able to get the kill, the shutdown gold onto the Skarner.
like I said, like I was about to say, QSS only stops one.
Yeah.
As long as they just get that out of the way, and then they can just easily kill.
Yeah, not only does it only stop one, but he even used it just a little bit too soon. The Extinct going for a little bit of an interesting jump when there was a TP behind, but TP gonna be canceled. And this game is definitely a nail biter because looking at the gold and the map state, it's just like, wow, Battlecats have this in spades, but when we saw how much soccer could get done in a fight where it doesn't get caught up by too much. So as long as his team's tuned for him and with proper usage of his QSS, this could really still be anyone's game.
Yeah.
Gonna see though
Sector
BXtinct
made.
walking into a little bit of a bush, and Soccer doesn't have his QSS back up yet, so he's probably gonna fall the Devour onto him. He goes down now, BXtinct trying to run away, but he gets hooked in as well. And meanwhile, the Impale grabs Donnie. This fight is just wildly going into Battlecat's favor as they pick up 3 kills and don't lose a thing.
You thought you were safe in your own jungle?
Right.
Let me prove you wrong.
No, Battlecat's playing the Vision game pretty immaculately.
Yeah.
And Soccer, or it's not Soccer, Zog trying to get some poke off, but I don't think a Zoe really does a whole lot to this front line.
Especially at this point in the game.
Yeah, and Battlecast with so many waves, both in the mid and the top lane, should be able to open up the base pretty thoroughly. 2 inhibs down. DoV have a long way to come back.
Yeah, especially with Baron up in 30 seconds.
But yeah, they just need to play a little bit better around their vision, kind of walking up like that without vision against such a heavy pick comp and no QSS or Tom Kench for the Vayne in that position. They just need to really play more carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Vayne looks like he's probably going towards an Infinity Edge right now. Might be a Guardian Angel?
Yeah. Could be Guardian. Could be a Rage Blade.
Could be finish off the Merc Scimitar. There's a lot of options. Personally, I think the GA is the best. The IE would be good, but I think he just needs more lives, right? We already talked about QSS only saves you once. Tom Kench can only save you once. What happens the 3rd time, right? And
Yeah,
we are
third
going to
time you're just
see
screwed.
the Baron getting taken down. No steal from the Zac, even with his jump in. It's immediately flayed, but now suppression on to the Tom Kench. He's going to be going down. Donnie, another kill over to Neon Fire.
What is it with supports getting caught out today?
I don't know, man.
Like, is it just me noticing that, or?
I think they're trying to get a lot done and it's not working.
Yeah. But that small amount of momentum that DoV was getting completely shut down.
Yeah, they had the one really good fight, but one really good fight doesn't necessarily mean a one game.
You have to keep getting the really good fights, but
Yeah. Now they're
they're just
sieging up on the
gonna...
last tower. There's a super forcing a flash out from Zog. And getting this last inhib means 3 waves of super minions on top of having a Baron buff. Battlecast. It's going to be hard for them to lose this game at this point. As now we're starting to see a fight. Nice Impale, but a QSS out. Means that nothing's going to
Look at
happen.
that damage onto Extinct. Just burst it down, no matter how much HP you got.
Yeah. Definitely not what you want to see is your Zach taking that much damage, but Neonfire actually took quite a bit there as well. Now Zach with his way and actually manages to find his way on a Neonfire, but doesn't get anything done. But a Let's Bounce is going to bring 2 under the towers. Now Soccer has a lot of chances to do damage here. Nothing done with the Gnarl, and a double kill for Business Trooper already. As the health bars for DoV are burning down the... yeah, there goes Reinat. Last one alive is going to be Soccer. I don't think he's going to be able to get anything on the flash on from Business Trooper. Not able to quite get the kill as TSM Ezio chases forward, but the kill comes through. The 2-0 victory from Battlecast as well. Going to be taken down DoV in a pretty convincing fashion.
Yeah, DoV in a rough spot after that game. Zog, near the end, he's the one who like really almost killed Neon, but in laning phase he was just getting demolished by Business Trooper, absolutely demolished.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very, very difficult game for him. Who messaged me? Oh, it's White. Okay. Yeah, Zog definitely not having the showing that we typically see from him in these sets 1, 5, and 6 against Business Trooper. Business Trooper did get his signature pick though. This and the Morgana are basically his 2 best picks, but Slash Andy also on that Thresh was playing pretty unreal, landing a lot of really critical hooks. TSM Ezio also did a really good job on the Skarner. Got a lot of pulls off. Basically just the whole team played
really well.
Yeah, really, really well.
Yeah. Who do you think for MVP?
You know, it's between Andy and Ezio for me for this game.
Yeah. Honestly, like he did last game, Ezio really got the lanes ahead.
Yeah.
And got himself ahead as well. And being really crucial in those late game team fights, where Andy helped in the laning phase and setting up those team fights as well, alongside him.
Yeah, I think I noticed, like, while Andy did do really well, I think I just noticed a little bit more from Ezio as a whole this game.
Yeah.
So I'll probably say Ezio for this game and probably for the set.
Yeah, I agree. Gragas and Skarner just doing insanely well.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and see if we can get him in here. If he chooses to.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we give them the option to. We're not going to force someone to get it unless they don't want to.
Don't want to pull someone in that doesn't like talking with other people.
We're not those kind of monsters.
He's not. If he doesn't respond soon, I'm just going to move him. He's got his speech prepared and everything? Okay, well, he's just not responding to me, so I'll just move him in. How's it going, sir?
It's going well. How are you?
I am doing just fine. I'm a little hungry, but I should be able to go and eat soon.
I'm a little hungry after that one, too, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know why you'd be hungry. You got pretty darn fed.
Yeah, I'll say so.
You had 2 massive feasts both games.
Yeah. You know, it was a really good game. I think both times, what really started the snowball for me was that jungler tried to contest me over those scuttles,
yeah.
right at like level 1 or 2, especially like Zach going up. I was really surprised. I was like really surprised they went at me when I was level 2 Skarner and he was level 2 Zach, and I had the rune. And he just tried to fight me anyway, and I popped his passive. We didn't get the kill.
Yeah,
miscommunication there, but you know, overall, it was like it was small mistakes like that that allowed me just to get massive CS leads.
Yeah, and I mean, even beyond CS leads, you managed to just constantly find really, really good ganks as well, especially on the Gragas, who were just all over the place. You went this weird, like, damage hybrid tank build.
Yeah. Well, the build I can explain. It's usually like if I see myself getting ahead, it's kind of like, may go for the Morellos. Would have gone for probably a tankier build if it had been more standard game, I guess. But I was just so far ahead at that point that I thought, let's do a little more damage.
Yeah. Well, and it is one of the things about Gragas, right? You can build the AP and you still get the damage reduction from EW, so, like, definitely feels
Yeah.
pretty good in that situation. But I mean, that was really good. You got MVP game one off of just how crazy your play was, all the kills, all the ganks. You did so well. This game, like you said, popping Zach's passive a little bit earlier. Maybe he thought you were gonna go for the top side. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Mm-hmm.
Definitely found yourself a lot of really good ganks. I noticed you actually did the that Skarner trick with your ult where you flip him around to the very last second to put him behind you. How much do you actually play Skarner, or is that just something you saw Captain Flowers talk about? You're just like, I can do that.
That's exactly what happened. I saw it on LCS, and I hadn't been playing Skarner because we just hadn't been picking it. Yeah, we're still kind of figuring out each other as a team.
Yeah.
So we're kind of like trying to figure out what works for us.
Yeah.
So we were kind of playing the Nocturne last weekend,
Okay.
and so me and Neon talked, and we were like, let's try some other stuff, and he was like, practice up Skarner, practice up Gragas, let's get these champions going for us because they're really strong right now. I was like, okay. And I remembered that trick,
Yeah.
with the Skarner. I was like, that's a really good idea.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, I would never have done that previously if I hadn't seen it. I'd even think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great little trick. I loved it.
And luckily, it's like one of the easier ones to actually pull off. So.
Yeah, it is definitely.
So you say you watched the LCS and got a trick there. Have you ever watched Panunu?
Panunu, nope, not familiar with him. The person I most like to watch and I've been learning from for a long time has been Medios. That's my inspiration.
Okay.
That's why you'll see that I'm a very big Elise player, and that's where that started. The Zach as well is a favorite of mine. So.
Yeah, I was only asking because Panunu is a well-known Gragas one trick, and he has his own. And you know how NSYNC has like the Lee Sync thing, like he has his own trick. Panunu has his own trick where basically, you put down the Q, ult them into it, and then just body slam them. Down
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah, the old cast them into the other cast. Yeah, if I can pull that off, I'll try to do that for you guys.
It's always nice to watch just because it's like insta-burst like everyone.
Yeah.
Well.
But well done.
Yeah. Definitely.
A big shout out to my team, by the way. They would just play. We practiced like really hard last night. Probably played like 10 games or something in Flex Queue last night.
Okay, you guys want to
So I really just big shout out to my team for the dedication. It's been awesome.
Yeah, and that is kind of something else I do want to talk to you about because I mean your team has just gone through one of the bigger, more interesting roster changes in the season, picking up all the XVX members, good old XVX, which technically has you as a sub jungler now because Neon should be the starting jungler if I read the roster properly as I put it into the website.
The way me and Neon have talked about it is that there may be sets where Neon may be pulled into the jungle, just that his playstyle may be more preferential to the team.
Okay.
So we haven't completely figured that out yet. We're still kind of in the discussion stages about that, so we're just trying to figure it out.
All right. So looks like you and Neon might be interchangeable, and King D and Neon might be interchangeable then.
Right. Once we have our VEX members all settled in.
Depending on how you guys feel it's going to be most appropriate for the set.
Right.
By the way, so tomorrow you're facing Goo Factory.
Yes.
Are you gonna be playing tomorrow or?
That's gonna be a decision by Neon. So we'll talk about it, and you guys will of course be given the roster whenever the cutoff is. But yeah, I don't know. But from what I watched of Goo Factory today, their roster looks better. though I think they're kind of dependent on a strong AD carry, and I don't see us letting their AD carry get that strong, so I expect us to smash them 2-0.
All right.
Okay.
Powerful words there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with their junglers play, and I think there's a
Like-
lot I can exploit there. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, we'll see if they can show you up or if you
Yeah, I
can
hope
live
so.
up to your words. We'll have to see. It is the starting match tomorrow, so
Yep.
it's sooner rather than later. We'll have to see how that actually ends up going, but definitely good job. You are looking like one of the stronger junglers. I know.
Yep, we've got the best mid laner in the league and the best top laner in the league, so we're trying to get to the best jungler in the league.
Yeah, I know. I know. Rockport's new jungler has been going around saying a lot. So we'll see how this matchup is. I think that's going to be the most interesting matchup is you guys versus Rockport whenever that happens to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to that game.
See you versus Alaha Rengar because yeah, that'll be interesting. But all right, man, I'm gonna let you go so I can kind of close
All
out
right.
the night and go eat. But congrats on the 2-0, and we'll see it
luck.
tomorrow.
All right,
Look
thank you,
tomorrow,
gentlemen.
Yep.
Yep, thank you.
All right, guys. Well, that pretty much closes out the day. I still have to do our skin giveaway though, as that is a daily thing. So let's go ahead and get that started up. I'm switching to it now. That way you can see subscriber luck is not on. Subs get no special treatment. That's right, subs. You're not special. You earn more tickets anyways. So I'm gonna put the cost up to 50, or not cost, but the max up to 50 this time, and we'll see how this goes.
All right. How does one enter the giveaway?
If you've got tickets, you say exclamation point ticket and how many you want to buy. They are 100 points each, which means if you want to buy 50, you have to have 5,000 points. Jesus Christ, Clovers every time. Clovers are sitting on bank right now, and every time you only bet 10 points, so you only buy one ticket. And you still haven't managed to beat Sean Bear in terms of point count.
All right. I put in 27.
Nice. It is open to all. Anybody that's got enough points. Yeah, Rect, you could buy 4. Yep.
Wait, how many do you get per bet? Like how many points
Per bet?
per bit? If
Oh.
you like send bits.
I can load that up real fast. Let's go ahead and load up loyalty settings. It's based on hundreds, so every 100 bits you do gets you 50 points. I should probably make that a 1-1 ratio. Yeah, I'm gonna change the loyalty settings soon. But yeah, so it's every 100, and it has to be at a time. It can't be like overtime. So if you want the points, save up your bits. I'm gonna wait until this goes to about 4 minutes, or until I haven't seen anything happen for about a minute and a half. So we'll see.
Ooh, this doesn't look good.
Where this caps out at.
One of my bites has grown. Made a bump. I think that's good.
Oh, Prism, you put all your points on this? Hoi.
I put most of mine on. I'm on 57.
Yeah, Prism put 47 tickets in, and he has 0 points now. He better hope he wins. Considering he's already won like 5 times, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but we'll have to see. We're getting a lot of new names up here. I don't think I've seen Red Queen or Erect before.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So we've got TPR's mom and Battlecast's mom, or team mom, essentially. Look at you guys bringing your wives in.
There's some incest right there, Revolutionary.
Yeah, I know it's a weird situation. Only 40 more seconds, guys, until I close this. So get some tickets in if you want a chance to win a skin.
Random skin, not. Yeah.
Right? It is a random skin. All right, only 15 more seconds. I don't think anyone. Maybe Chili might. Yeah, come on, Chili. You could put way more than what you've got in there. You could max out at 50, Chili. You could buy another 45. Come on, Chili. Do it.
Come on, go all in.
I'm supposed to close it right now, but I'm giving you a chance to buy some more tickets right now. I don't want to see Rev or Prism win this again. You're with Clovers, where you just don't put any in and just pray you win, and you're never going to, because you've got like a 6 in 219 chance of winning.
Apparently.
All right, well, I'm going to close it up then. Tell you what, Chili, if you or Clovers win this, I'm going to just straight up buy you like a not an any skin, because I don't have that kind of cash. I've only got 3,200 RP, but I'll buy you a at least a 975. I'll give you the good random skin. All right, and who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Nobody. I already clicked it. Come on. It's not working. It is not working. There we go. Hey, Revolutionarian. Oh boy, what a fun time. Oh, congrats, Rev, for winning it again. Oh, I did not mean to draw 2. Prism, you don't get it. It lagged out. Only Rev gets it. You didn't see that. Yeah, no surprise that Rev won, because they've got a lot of points.
That's a feels bad.
Where is he? Come on, Rev, log on. I'll just go into this area. All right.
It is fair. He's the one who got it. He's the one who got it first. Prism.
Yeah. I don't even need to log in. I'm already sending it to you. I should be running stats for how many times a member of TPR wins the mystery skin this season. That's not a bad skin. You're never going to use it, but it's not a bad skin.
Oh, I own that skin.
Support moles. Not really played these days. But, yeah.
Oh, you didn't get the snow day one, no.
No, he said I think he's got it already. But, okay. Well, that pretty much wraps up the day. I am so freaking hungry, so I'm going to go probably eat a steak or order a pizza or something. Maybe do both, actually. We'll see. But, thanks for tuning in, guys. Today was pretty fun. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 12 CST.